Alright guys, hi. Today we're going to be working on bath bombs, and I've been getting a lot of feedback from my other videos that you guys are still having some problems. So today I've come back with a basic recipe, and I'm going to show you some different techniques. Although I usually don't make bath bombs until I'm inspired by something, but I figured I'd do something to help you out. And also, I'm asking for some help on my other video that you guys, if you guys want to submit your questions, then I'll do another video and try to help you with answering as many questions as I possibly can, so it'll clarify some things. So, today I'm going to be doing a basic bath bomb, like I said, with some embeds. And I'm just glittering my embeds right here. I should have put them in the bag, but I'm glittering some embeds right now. And like I said, I usually don't make bath bombs until I'm inspired by something, but I figured I'd just put this video together. So today I'm going to be making a cranberry apple bath bomb. I don't know what the inside is going to look like. I don't know how it's going to look once I put the embeds in it, but it's going to have glitter because I love glitter. And hopefully it comes out nice, but the purpose of the video is to just give you some tips and a little insight on how I get my bath bombs to be perfect every single time. Okay, so in here we have 2 cups of baking soda. I'm just going to go in and break up a lot of the clumps. Usually I would sift it, but I broke my sifter. I broke the handle on the sifter. So actually I have the other one, but whatever. So yeah, I'm going to just break up the clumps. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to tell you really quickly what the recipe is. This recipe is 2 cups baking soda, 1 cup citric acid, half a cup corn starch. The corn starch is already inside. 1 tablespoon of any soft oil, 1 tablespoon of fragrance oil, and 1 teaspoon of Polysorbate. I'm going to answer my phone and bring you right back. Alright guys, I'm sorry about that. That was an important call that I was waiting for. Alright guys, I'm sorry about that. That was an important call that I was waiting for. Alright, so again, the recipe is 2 cups baking soda, 1 cup of citric acid, half cup of corn starch, 1 tablespoon of any soft oil, 1 tablespoon of fragrance oil, and 1 teaspoon of Polysorbate. And what I use to bind my bath bombs together is 91% alcohol in a spray bottle. So to the baking soda and the cornstarch, I'm going to add this is 1 tablespoon of coconut oil. I'm going to add it using a pipette. If you don't want to measure it out and you just want to do the pipette holds 15 milliliters. That would be 45 milliliters, or 3 pipettes full of whatever oil you're using. And after each application of liquid, I whisk it together. I like the whisk because it gives me even distribution. But be careful because it will fly around. Alright, so that's that. I'm just going to pour the Polysorbate in here because it's only a teaspoon. Just spread it around. Make sure you got all of it. And again, whisk. And now I'm going to do, ooh, I just spilled it, my 1 tablespoon of fragrance oil. Again, this is apple cranberry. It's something that I've mixed myself. I'm going to do one more because that last one wasn't completely full. And again, mix. Now the key to the perfect bath bomb is to mix, 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 and then mix some more, because you want to make sure that that liquid is evenly distributed through the whole powder, or the whole recipe, the whole mixture. Now I'm going to pour in my 1 cup of citric acid. As you can see, you can probably see the dust flying all about. Anytime I put liquid in, I like to use the whisk. You don't have to, that's just me. That's what I prefer. And then again, since bath bombs are really temperamental, you really do kind of need to go through with your hands and make sure they're at the right consistency. And it's kind of hard to do with gloves on. So I don't wear gloves at all. I just make sure that I sanitize my hand and everything that I'm using really, really properly. And you'll notice that as you're mixing together your mix, with the amount of liquids that I add, you don't really need much binding, because as you can see, they're pretty much holding together already. So I think that's kind of where people are going wrong. They're adding all of the liquid, and then you're still using a lot of binding. I'm going to add a little bit more fragrance oil just because it's not as strong as I'd like it to be. Again, after every liquid, you go through with the whisk. And I notice I still have some of my Polysorbate left in the cup, so I'm going to get all of that in there. Alright, that should be enough of those liquids. And I'm going to go through with the whisk. Stir, 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 stir. Check with your hands. This is how you gauge how much binding you're needing, because like I said, after adding all of those liquids, your mixture should already really be wet to where it doesn't need a lot of extra liquid. And as you can see, I'm making a mess. So, alright, we have that together. Now I'm going to go through so I can do my colors. My colors are going to be a light red, green, and yellow. So I'm going to take a half cup for the red, because I don't want a lot of red. I mean 1/4 cup for the red, and then a half cup for the yellow. Actually, I'm going to do a half cup for both. Half cup for red, half cup for yellow, and then the main color is going to be green. So let's mix our colors. For the red, I'm going to be using the Crafter's Choice Bath Bomb Red Powder Color from Wholesale Supplies Plus, and I'm really just using a dab. Like, literally. That's how much color I used. And I'm going to mix it all together. And I'm going to show you how it looks mixed. And then you have to be careful with the color, because you know as you wet it, it's going to get darker. So you might want it at least 2 shades lighter, dry than you actually want your colors to be, because when you wet it, it's going to get significantly darker. And my yellow is my bath bomb colorant that I got from Soap Scents by Amy. Her colors are amazing. Like I said in the other video, the only one I have a problem with is the red color of hers, because it doesn't give me the actual red consistency that I need. So it takes a lot more. But other than that, I love her colors. And you know, sometimes any red you're using is usually hit or miss, because 9 times out of 10 you're adding it to an already white base, and it goes pink instead of actually red. The only red in bath bombs that I don't have a problem with, again, is the red from Wholesale Supplies Plus, the bath bomb colorant, because it's really pigmented. So there's my yellow, and then I'm going to put the green in here. I'm going to add some glitter, I believe, to the green. That cranberry apple smells so good. Alright, my glitters. Oh, okay. To the green, I'm going to add Hot Sizzling Lime Glitter. I forget where I got these glitters from. It's a big glitter seller on Facebook, but I can't remember the name of it. I think it's Dazzling Glitters is the name of it. I'm not sure. Please don't quote me on that. I'll try to look up the info and get it to you, but I can't remember at the moment. And for the red, I'm going to use Papaya Dazzle glitter from the same place, and then I'll show you how the glitter looks in the colors. Alright, so that's the green with the glitter in it. And then that's the red with the glitter in it. Alright. So I'm going to stir those. And I'm really a girly girl at heart, so I love glitter. Alright, I'm gonna go get my molds, and then I'll bring you back. Alright, as you can see, I'm back with my complete setup. I have my 3 colors, and I have my tray where I place my bath bombs afterwards. I got this tray from Restaurant Depot. It was like, I want to say $10. And I just place a towel under it, and on a normal day I can get at least, I want to say about 4 dozen bath bombs into this one tray. Alright, I have my stainless steel molds, and we're going to get busy. So first I'm going to spray with my 91% alcohol. So you can see in the spray bottle, I get it from Walgreens Pharmacy. It comes in, I initially bought the small spray bottle one for like $3, and then now I get these in a case, and I just fill the spray bottle for my bath bombs. If you catch them on a good day, you can get them for buy one get one free. I'm gonna spray the color that has the most mixture first, because of course the ones with the smaller size, smaller amount of mixture will dry a lot faster. So I'm going to do the green first, Then I'm going to move on to the red and the yellow. And when I'm working on a big batch, I try to do my sprays in series of 5 as not to over wet it. So that was 5 sprays, and it looked like it's pretty wet, so that might be good enough. Let's see. I could use a little bit more. So that was 5. I'm going to do 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's what everyone really needs to understand, that once you put your oils, whether it be, once you put your liquid in it, whether it be oils, polysorbate, or fragrance, you really don't need a lot of binding, because the oils and everything else is going to hold it together just as well. As you can see, it's still sticking together, but it's also coming apart. So I might put a little bit more. This time I'm going to do 3. And I'm also going to switch from the whisk to my hands. That way I can get a good feel of what's going on. And you squeeze it tight. See, that's pretty good right there. So this recipe, actually, I'm going to put it in the description box and stick it somewhere in the video. This recipe can get you anywhere from, I believe, 8 to 11 bath bombs if you're using the 2.5 mold. If you're using a bigger mold, I'm not sure, because I only use bigger molds when I'm doing a special order or if it's a special bomb. See, that's good right there. You can't really tell the consistency, but it drops and it still kind of holds together. That's good. Now we're going to move on to our next 2 colors. And like I said, when you work in smaller batches, they dry quickly. So I'm going to do these 2 together. Alright, I started with 5 for both. And of course, whisk, whisk, whisk again. Let's see. That's actually pretty good. I'm gonna the yellow still needs a little more. Like I said, the key is to keep all the mixture at the same consistency of wetness. I don't know what's wrong with my tongue today. Alright, there we go. When you hear that heavy drop to your bowl, let's see if I can get it again. When you hear that heavy drop to your bowl, that's how you know when your mixture is ready. But then you're going to break it up and keep it loosely and fine. Alright, I think we're about ready. So I'm going to put my smaller colors up there and put my big color down here. And this is already starting to dry a little bit, so I'm going to re-wet it just a little. 1, 2, 3, just so that we can mold. Alright, so again, I'm using the 2.5 stainless steel bath bombs. I have my embeds here. I don't know how this is going to turn out, but hey. Alright, so as I stated in my other video, how you pack your bath bombs determines whether they float or not. your bath bombs need to be packed loosely. So a lot of people will tell you this is how you pack your bath bomb. I'm going to zoom in a little closer here. A lot of people will tell you to pack, pat, pack, pat, pack, pat. That's all well and fine, and it does work, and it does give you a bath bomb. However, I packed it too much. However, when you pack and pat as much like that, you're creating a really dense bomb. Yes, it will be pretty. Yes, it will be perfectly round, but it'll be so dense that it'll float, drop like a rock. See? So what we want is a bath bomb that's loosely packed, has enough air pockets so that when you drop it into the water, those air pockets push the bath bomb back to the top of the water, if that makes any sense. So I'm going to show you how I pack my bath bombs. Again, loosely packed. You're putting it in there like you're filling your bucket with sand. I'm gonna put a little green, I mean a little yellow, then a little red, and then I'm gonna fill the other side. I'm gonna start with a little yellow, then a little red, and then I'm gonna fill it with green. Here's where a lot of people were getting confused. I don't pack the top. I take some of the bath bomb mixture. I cup it in my hand. You see that? You see how my hand is cupped? I place this cup right over the bath bomb and create a mound. You see that? There's a mound on the bath bomb. Then I squeeze the mounded side and the regular side together. And what that does is it'll give you the packed bath bomb, just like if you went in and put some in there and packed it, put some in there and packed it, but you're only packing it one time so that you still have not a lot of air pockets to where it's falling apart, but enough air pockets so that it rises to the top of the water. So essentially, you want your bath bomb to kind of balloon back to the top of the water. That's what gets it to float. And I didn't put the I didn't put the embeds in this one on purpose. Then we tap. Never tap around the sides. We only tap the top. Alright guys, I'm back. I had a huge boo-boo. I called myself going to the bathroom and I left the kitchen door open, and my pet, which is a Yorkie, she comes in. I had the table the chair next to the counter where I work, and she jumps up on the table and jumps up on the counter and completely destroys everything. So I had to work quickly and clean that mess up and get another batch going. And as you can see, everything's all discombobulated. So I'm going to continue working, and we're going to get back on track here. Alright, again, here are my 3 colors. They're already wet a little bit. I'm going to wet them some more. That was my fault. I usually shut the door behind me, but I completely forgot this time. Trying to hurry up and get this video done by the time that I have to do other things, and it was a complete oversight. So that's my fault. Anyway, not gonna cry over spilt milk. Just gonna continue. I don't even know where I left off. That's the crazy part. But I'm gonna continue to talk about packing. All right. So again, like I may have stated, I don't know if I stated it in the other part of the video or not. Some people will tell you to fill your mold, pack, fill, pack, fill, pack. I don't do that because I only want to do the packing situation once, because I don't want to get rid of all of the air that's in the mixture, because the air is what causes it to balloon back on top of the water. So here is what I do. I put a little bit, loosely packed until I've got all my colors or all my sections or whatever, and then I cup. Take some bath bomb mixture, cup it in my hand, and cup it to create a mound on top of one side of the bath bomb. Then I fill the other side. And when you're doing a 3-color bath bomb, there's really no rhyme or reason. You could just go however you fill it. And then I take the 2 sides and I squeeze them together. So that's the only pat that I do. Now, I don't know if this is correct. Not correct. I don't know if this is what everybody does, but I know this is what works for me. And also, if you go and watch Lush's how it's made videos, they only do one squeeze together. They don't do fill, pack, fill, pack, fill, pack. They push everything together in one shot. So that's where I developed that technique from, and it has been working for me ever since. And then you just tap, or if you have enough bath bombs, you can take one side off and leave the other side to dry a little while. Now mine don't want to come out. I'm just having one of those days where nothing is going the way it's supposed to go, and that just stuck together. It's not going to come out. See, one of those days. But as you can see, the bath bomb itself is going to be really pretty whenever I get the 2 sides to stick together. See, even I, with my fail-proof recipe, don't have, even I'm not so perfect that I don't have days where my bath bombs don't work, or they don't stick together the way that I would like them to. So it's not about a recipe, or sometimes things just don't work. You know, they just don't work the way you want them to at that moment in time. But let's try this again, because I'm a little frustrated now. I would show you guys Bungie, but I had to put her on a timeout because that's the 3rd time she's been active today and caused the shitstorm. So she's in a timeout, and I don't know what's wrong with her, because usually she's a good little animal baby. But her papa left her, so I think she's feeling a little lonely, because he's the one that actually gets down on the ground and plays with her. So I think she's having a little separation anxiety, because she knows mama isn't going to do it. Alright, that's one side. I'm going to put it back in there while we get the other side out. Alright, there we go. As you can see, it's pretty. It's a perfect bath bomb. And I put them right there. And I'm not going to mess with the two halves that didn't stick together. I'll just use those as my samples on the table. And we're going to do another one. This time we're going to do embeds. So, again, we're going to lightly fill. And get my embeds together. I'm using the same pink and yellow embeds as the outside. I was going to do a green, but I didn't feel like baking anymore. So I'm going to do two yellow and 2 pink, but usually I do 4 on one side. This time I'm going to do 2 on each side, just because I don't want a lot of color saturation to come out. I just want it to spin and rock and float and all that fancy business, and I'm tired already. Again, one yellow, 1 pink, and now we're going to do our cupping thing again. Don't forget the cupping thing. That's the most important part. Cup and pack together. And if your 2 ends don't meet, that's fine. Just make sure you clean off the sides. Your 2 ends don't have to meet. And as you're pushing them together, remember, you want to use the jaws of life and squeeze that thing together. Here we go again. See, look, I don't know. This is really tripping me out, because I never have these many problems with my bath bombs. Never. I don't know what's going on here. I'll tell you what, let's see something. Let's pull that together. And again, never tap the sides. Never tap the equator, rather. Just tap all around the top. And unmold. I don't know what's going on here. There we go. I guess it's a little too humid in here. My bath bombs don't want to act right. But, see, look. Again, like I said, I'm not above my bath bombs acting up. I'm going to put all of that back in one. And then I'm going to put the half back inside. Alright, let's see if we can do this again. Alright, we're back. Fill. I'm running out of yellow and pink. Red, so I should have did a full cup like I started to. So I'm just going to do the mixed colors are only going to be one side, and the rest is going to be green. Alright, like I said, you lightly fill it, and then the only time you pack is when you bring the two sides together. And you get a perfect round bath bomb every time. Can you see that? Perfectly round. And you put it to rest. Alright, so I'm going to do one more because I'm getting tired and frustrated. Lightly fill. I know you can't see my red and stuff that I'm filling over there. Put your embeds. Cup. Then you fill the other portion. And you smash the hell out of them. Oh yeah, you can give her food now. Go ahead. No, she still has to stay there. Oh, stop it. It's only been a half hour. She'll be fine. Just feed her, give her water, and then let her go to the bathroom. Sorry, my sister's here, and she loves my dog as well. They hate to see when I put her on punishment. Again, we never smack around the equator. Only the top and the bottom. See? Perfectly round bath bomb. That embed is sticking out of there a little bit, but that's alright. Alright, so I'm gonna, this is the last one because I'm running out of mixture. That's all the yellow I have left. I'm going to pour it in here. So I have 2 with embeds and 2 without. If my animal baby wouldn't have came and ruined the first batch, we would have had a lot more bombs than we do now, but good thing that these aren't for sale. They're just for the house, and if they come out good, then I'll make a batch for to put on the site. But I hope I answered as many issues as I possibly could. Again, the recipe is simple. It will be foaming because of the polysorbate. There is no SLSA in these bath bombs. I repeat, no SLSA. And then, of course, we'll do a demo at the end. And there you have it. 5 perfectly rounded bath bombs. I'll get you a little closer. You can see my mess. Five perfectly rounded apple cranberry bath bombs. here's the bomb we just made, cranberry apple with the embeds inside. I'm going to do a quick demo. Again, these are not completely dry. I just made them about 10 minutes ago. So it may not float to the top, but I just want to see the color reaction. So here we go. I know I'm impatient. Oh, it's still floating. Those colors are pretty. It's fizzing so rapidly because it's not dry yet. Oh wow, look at those pretty colors. Again, this is cranberry apple. All that glitter is gorgeous. There's the embeds finally coming out. It fizzes quickly, this one. But the colors look amazing. I love it. Another successful bomb. Again, the making of this video is coming up really shortly. It's being edited as we speak. See if I can get in and get you all that pretty color and glitter. Again, this one is called Cranberry Apple. I didn't make these bath bombs to sell. I made them to just do a demo of making the bath bombs because I know a lot of people were having issues with that. Oh my god, that glitter is gorgeous. That's really, really pretty. So yeah, hopefully the video of making these bombs will answer some of the